broadcast. On the broadcast. On the broadcast, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Oh, it's Saturday, it's 3 p.m., it's that time once again for the BROCAST, and here I am, although I can't make any promises for how long I'll be here. Welcome to the show. My name is Commander Josh Hawkins. I am joined by Commander Turgeon Starstone.
Good evening, usual peoples.
And Commander Greatest.
Hello, Nium.
For a special edition of the BROCAST, the most unstable edition, I suppose you could say, in the history of the show. Just a word of warning, my PC may crash at any moment. It is a miracle that it has been on this long, and I have been slowly, one item at a time, plugging things in. But I do know from past experience so far with this PC in its current state that if it does decide to shut down, the show will be over, and I will not be able to get back in to restart the stream and stream for at least an hour of fiddling with BIOS settings and whatnot. So we're gonna try and have a show.
Does that call for one of those?
Yep, it absolutely does. It absolutely does. So Josh, you look much younger. I don't know what you're talking about. Could it be the beard is gone? Yes. Yeah. Yes, I had to shave.
Well, you know what happened?
No, you're going to tell us. You know, when Scorp took over for a while, basically Josh took the beard, posted it to Scorp so that he could wear it. So he's wearing the beard now. You'll probably have to post it back in a little while. I've actually started selling my body hair for money to help raise funds to fix my computer. So it started with the beard. Someone said, I will pay you $50 to shave your beard, and it's gone. I won't tell you what else I had to shave, but let's just move on then.
Well, I'm very quiet. Apparently, that's rare for me.
Oh yes, that is rare. Let me see if it's a sound thing. I can turn up. No, Turgeon's volume seems just fine to me. Let me crank him up a little bit. Right. T-Man, sound check.
Great. Is Gray quiet?
Gray's not even talking.
Is Gray quiet as well? He's very quiet.
Oh, he's just whispering.
Silly
man. Oh my god. Oh, holy crap, Keith. Give me a chance to at least say what it is that we're doing before you start donating. Thank you. Holy crap.
Hit right home there.
Yeah, I mean, thanks so much.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, woo! Okay, well, you know what? With that said, Keith has started the race. Keith, thank you, and let me just kind of say what I'm hoping to do as long as the stream stays active and the PC doesn't implode on itself right at this very moment. I was discussing this with Greatest and Turgeon. You know, we've been doing this show for a long time, and I've decided that I don't have a choice. I have to invest in a new motherboard, CPU, and memory, because it's it's either the CPU or the motherboard that's causing the problem. The fact that it's up and running right now is kind of a miracle. It's a little bit of a shocker, but you know, I've never asked people for help on the show. I've never even really, you know, ask people for donations. It's just something some people have donated. It's been great. I really appreciate all of that. And we've been running the show for a long time. So, you know, anyone who's ever contributed, it has always been very, very welcome and thanked on our show. As far as what's happened, my computer is basically on its last legs. It's a lame horse, and it's time to get put down, unfortunately. We need to make some glue, okay?
Shh. Don't say that. I hear you.
So what I would really like to do is invite people who are interested in helping the BROCAST to continue to donate towards a very good cause, which is to Just get I'm going for really basic stuff here. I'm not going for anything fancy. I'm not asking for anyone to contribute millions of dollars, but anyone who does want to contribute, I'm getting a new motherboard, CPU, and memory because I don't have a choice with the memory. My motherboard is too old and my CPU is too old. If I upgrade one, I have no choice but to upgrade the rest. I've made a wish list. It's on my Streamlabs page. If you click on donations, that you can look at the wish list. You'll see what I'm looking to buy. It's really conservatively priced stuff. I just need to get something up and running for the show so that I can continue to bring the show to you guys every week. And I do want to say also a huge thanks, and I hope everyone will also appreciate the work that Scorbius has done the past couple of weeks in hosting the show for me. So Scorb, I know you're there. Thank you so much for taking the reins and you know, keeping this going for the past couple of weeks while my PC has been like stuttering and choking slowly to death.
Absolute unit, that lad.
Yes, he is. Yeah. So thank you very much, Ascorbius, and thank you, Keith. And also, who was it? Was it Tato that made the donation last week? I think it was Tato that threw in $20 last week. So, oh my gosh, that scares the crap out of me. Nix, thank you very much. So what I'm going to do is this, because you guys, you've always been part of the show. You've been part of the audience for like 2 years now that we've been doing the show. And, you know, I've got a little scroll bar up at the top there, so anyone who donates, their name is always going to be up there. But I think I'm going to do a little something extra, and after today and after the rest of this week, depending on whether we hit this goal and I'm able to upgrade the parts or not, I'm going to create a little sponsored by banner and do a quick sponsored by roll call at the end of every show to say that this show is made by us, but it's brought to you by you guys. Liger.
He just wants to dodge reading out all those names, right?
It's shorter than reading all the salutes in the chat. No, you know, it's like, you ever watch like Sesame Street? Thank you, Liger. Thank you very much. You ever watch Sesame Street? They're like, this show is brought to you by the letter A and the number 3. Spooky. Thank you, Spooky. So I don't know. I mean, if it keeps going like this, we're going to have a very long sponsor list at the end of every show. We'll have to increase the end of the show by like 5 minutes, so it'll be very interesting to see how that all goes. But it's basically going to be like sponsored by these people. You guys are the people that make the show possible, because without you, I won't have a computer. So, I mean, unless you want Scorbius to keep hosting it, I'm sure he has nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon than jump on and do that. Oh my God, Scorb, thank you. and Scorb, speaking of which, he definitely wants us to get his name on there. Thank you so much, Scorbius. Really appreciate that. So, guys, I can't tell you how thankful I am of all of this, first of all, and I'm so excited to actually be in the game right now. Kurokenshi, I'm like laughing. I wasn't expecting this. Honestly, I was like thinking maybe 3 people would throw in like $10. So this is great. Thank you so much. Right there, that's the motherboard paid for. You know, done.
Josh,
motherboard paid for.
One thing you should never do, and FDev are slowly learning it as well. Never ever underestimate the Elite Dangerous community.
The community. Yeah, I know. You guys are awesome. I mean, look, I've been working with these people. Oh, Branitz, thank you. Holy crap. Jeez, guys. Like,
language.
What? I said crap. Language?
Language?
I'm telling you, I'm not going to have anything left to shave. There's not going to be any hair left. Giz, thanks so much, Giz. No, I mean, yeah, absolutely. The Elite Dangerous community has been fantastic. I mean, hell, we've been doing this show for like 2 years, and you know, we've gone to Meets Spatula, thank you, Spatula. We've gone to the PAX and had people, you know, come up to us there and met you guys and hung out with you guys and had beers with you guys and you know, hung out with FDev, and it's absolutely true. The community in Elite Dangerous is probably one of the best gaming communities I've ever seen. And I mean, like, I saw you guys come together for Turgeon in his time of need. I mean, like, that, I mean, Shibuka should be here for that, just to say thanks to him, because he did a great job at organizing all of that. And you know,
secretive beggars.
yeah, well, you know, you're a talented guy, Turchin, and you know, someone's got to keep you up and running. I'll tell you, I'll make a commitment to you guys. Scorpius mentioned something on the broadcast last week when I was on via my phone. He said, Josh, you gotta, or maybe it wasn't during the show. I don't remember if it was during or before the show. He said, Josh, you need to make another video on how to do the key bindings for the new exploration stuff. And I will say that over the past hour, I have been fiddling around with the key bindings to try and get it up and running for exploration. And I feel like I've got it pretty good. I mean, this is for the X52, of course, which... is also broken, but whatever, it's still functional. I don't need to replace it. It just makes clicking noises, and I haven't done what some people were saying about opening it up and filling with the plastic, so I'll keep that for now. I just want to get the PC up and running, but I've figured it out 90% of what needs to be done for the key bindings, and I think with a tiny little bit of fine-tuning, I will have a key binding video put together for you guys for how to bind your X52 for exploration. So without further ado,
challenge in chat there.
Challenge in chat.
We've got love. We've got love. Lash saying, "Can I just provide my love?" Yes, you're welcome to provide your love. That's great. And Plater saying, "Thank you to Greatest too for the organised me." Yes, indeed. Greatest is the hero. And Henke says, "Josh, if I donate, will you promise to rant less and free?"
Okay, fine.
Got your bank to rights there, chummy.
Oh, fine. Primetime Casual, thank you very much. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. Yes, I will rant less and play more. Now, my only issue is if I get into the game right now,
Cheers, Primetime.
Yes, thank you, Primetime. I can't see who the donations are from because it doesn't pop up on that screen. So what I will have to do is Alt-Tab out every time I hear the little thing, ding-a-ling-a-dinging.
Take your life in your hands.
I can tell you who it was because I see the stream.
Okay, well, yes, please. And yes, please let me know right away. And every single person who donates towards this this cause will be on a sponsored roll call at the end of every broadcast, starting next week, because I have to accumulate an actual list. So I'll take all the donation names and put a list together. And I also want to say that anyone who has been a part of the show knows that we bring guests on periodically, and we love to talk to other people about their thoughts about the game. And you know, if you guys who are going to be sponsors of the show, you will be more than welcome. Should you like to message me privately if you want to come on the show and talk about a change or any update that's coming on the game, we would love to have you on here and hear from you guys as well, because community is really important. So, as Henke had requested, I'm going to go ahead and play the game a little bit, and we're going to check out some exploration, but we're going to do it properly. Unlike Scorpius, who couldn't actually scan an entire system, we're going to try and do that. He can host, but he can't science. So, very quickly...
says the man who was swearing like a trooper at everything being inverted, inverted!
Yes, I'm going to try not to bitch too much about the key binding problems, and I'm sure that many people have probably already complained about it, so... I'm going to just very quickly show you. This is my main account. We're in beta. Greatest is going to join me as well.
Being nudged by Nuke and Oxy in chat there, both in Zencast.
Feel free to send me the multi-crew invite anytime you are prepared to have the game crash on you or anything else bad happen.
Okay, yes. You know what? If the game does crash, like if the PC shuts down right now, maybe possibly Scorb could take over and I could jump back on my phone. Maybe, possibly. So far, and I mean, cross my fingers, it seems stable. I want to say stable.
If the game crashes, you might fire it up again.
Yeah.
Flatter it. Praise it. It's a lovely game.
I love you. I love you, PC. I love you, Ellie. Please don't crash. Please stay working. Nukecuber. Thank you very much, Nukecuber, all you guys for being so generous right now and helping towards this. Okay, and Top Laser, I believe, was just in there right before that, and I may have missed that. So Top Laser's in there, and Henka. Okay, Henka. Okay, fine, Henka. I get the point. I get the point, Henka. Okay, I'm gonna start playing. Okay, here we go. So here I've already gone ahead and scanned. Yep.
Look at your bar. Something just happened.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. I guess.
Well,
broadcast for today.
there you go. Bye, everybody.
Order some new PC parts, and we'll be back in half an hour with a new up and running PC, right?
What the hell?
Okay.
Brannitz?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hope that wasn't a
mistyped the decimal in the wrong place.
Oh no! Oh no! I meant 5.
I don't see any
quite
comment.
Sure what happened there. So. I don't really know what to say right now.
It just says hi guys. Hi Brennan.
Yeah.
I think you just completely threw Josh off the rails.
That's just so.
But I'm confused.
Right? Shows that and goes, hi guys.
But I'm a bit confused because the scroll bar says $50, but it popped up $500 on the screen.
Maybe he donated 50 and 450.
What?
I don't know.
Kobayashi DJ, thank you so much. I'm still a bit confused. Did he donate twice? Brannitz?
I don't know.
Well, you can check it out later.
Colo face going on there.
Oh my
God. Right. has stopped responding.
He needs,
Wait,
he needs the broken emote there.
He's in there twice. He's in there with 500 and with 50, I think.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, get your 5.
Top Laser says it's okay. I can swear. Holy shit! Oh, okay. Wow. Oh my God. Guys.
You know. It wouldn't be the first time Nick should go back to his fluffing.
Brennan says no mistakes.
Pole
So
dancing, fluffing.
That's a very huge, big. Thank you very much, Brennan. Out from me and from Josh, who's currently incapable of speaking.
Well, that's okay because next week's show, Brannitz will be hosting it for you in Josh's stead because he won't be able to speak.
I'm terribly and incredibly humbled, Brannitz. Thank you very much for the generous donation and everybody already. Like, I'm gonna be able to have this fixed by next week. I'll have the parts ordered today, and I'll be gutting this old PC and donating the parts to computer schools or something. I don't know what they'll do with them, but thank you so much. Wow. I don't think I've ever been so shocked in my life. This is amazing. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
No, Nuke, there's no need to donate for my internets. At some point, I will have to go through the same procedure of switching my motherboard, CPU, and RAM, but at least mine is still working for now. It's just getting old and slow, and my RAM caps out. But that's all right. I still have some money on the side, and I'll just have to find a good spot when to invest in new PC parts. I'm not sure right now is the perfect time to do it.
Tide.
But
thank you so much.
I do have the luxury of being able to wait still, which Josh kind of hasn't. So thanks again, guys. Thank you so much. That's absolutely fantastic and kind of bonkers.
I'm getting a little choked up here, honestly, guys. It's this is way more than generous from you guys.
Yeah, it's a cookie.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like...
I guess we should deliver now, right?
Okay, I'll start stripping. Fine, okay. Oh, go! Oh,
no! Please,
stop! Yeah. Please, make him stop.
Yeah, I mean, we've...
All that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
RTX 280. Yeah, you know, Keith, I was on PC Builder or whatever it was, just trying to find a way to put something together that would at least let me run the game, and you know, stream at the same time, and I put in the parts that I have. I have the 1080, and I was actually surprised because I haven't looked at video cards in ages. And when I put in the 1080, it had a little exclamation mark next to it. And I was like, why does it have an exclamation mark next to the 1080? And it said, this model has been superseded. And I was like, what? Like, wait a second. How is that even possible? This is how out of date I am with PC computer parts right now. I thought that my CPU and motherboard was new, and I forgot that I had bought it like 5 years ago. So it makes sense that it's kind of conking out on me. But yeah, it's amazing. There's like all kinds of new stuff now. I'm gonna have to look into it because with the little bit of extra, I might look at something. I don't know. Maybe I can.
With a little more longevity.
Yeah, something with a little more longevity. I mean, I was looking at, if you look at the wish list that I put on Streamlabs, I wanted just something, you know, functional, that's going to get me through the next, you know, 3-4 years, hopefully, without crapping out on me.
And to be honest, with the CPU, you don't really have to go super crazy, but because that's rarely ever like a bottleneck.
That's what people are saying.
It would have to be really old. For example, like I still think that my 2600K is still not the bottleneck. I mean, yes, of course, it's like not super hyper-threaded, it doesn't have many cores, so it will struggle with like streaming and stuff. But from the pure computing power, I don't think it's actually a bottleneck. It's the RAM that's the issue.
Yeah, that's what people have been telling me. Like, you know, PCs have changed a lot since like the days of 286s and 386s, where your CPU was your bottleneck with everything. You know, then it was RAM, and now it's video card is like a big deal. So
and RAM now again as well, because I'm starting to feel my 8 gigabytes not lasting quite so far anymore.
I feel that my 1080 is still going to be good for a long time. I'm not worried about upgrading it. I mean, this is a streaming PC. It doesn't have to be like, you know, bleeding edge technology. As much as I wish I had that again, it's not necessary for what I do. I mean, just getting a new motherboard, CPU, and some RAM in here is going to make all the difference and let me do what I need to do without having to worry. I mean, like, the whole time I was setting this up, every second I clicked on something, my hands were, like, shaking because I thought the whole thing was going to crap out on me. Lucci, thank you, Lucci. Oh, my God, you guys. Jesus. Really, like...
Make Scorp the next bro.
Oh my God.
He already is, isn't he?
He is.
He is.
Scorp's an official bro. Okay, I should play the game. I should entertain you guys a little bit, at least with some exploration like I said I was going to do, but oh my God, thank you guys so much. You have no idea, like, how much this is going to help.
Alright, should we try multi-crew? Should we dare?
Let me jump into another system before we do. Or no, because I was gonna. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes. Okay, come on in. Great Tess, let me get you in here because I really did. I wanted to try the multi-crew scanning and stuff. So yes. But before you do that, I want to just show something off here. I want to show off my pro skills. Oh, that's the one that I scanned already. Damn it. Okay, let me go find the other planet that I just saw. Where is it?
Yes.
Right over here. Yes, no, yes. Yes, yes, no. Please keep me abreast of the chat, please.
I would do.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you serious? Are you guys serious? New Cuber, thank you. Oh my God. What's wrong with you people? Holy crap. Holy crap!
Make Josh read these messages. Also, why is Scorp not talking? Is Scorp in here?
Thank you very much, New Cuber. Thank you.
But he could be.
He could be.
Oh my God. Okay.
Does he have access? I'm not sure he has.
Surface scanner.
He will have if he turns up.
Okay. Here. Before we do that, I just want to try something here. So this one here.
That's a good question, actually. Charles McManamy says, "Is Starstone the official bro squadron?" Well, when we set it up, we didn't anticipate squadron-y things.
No, we didn't.
So there's no actual necessity
for
Starstone to be the exclusive bro squadron. There could be a separate one.
We're gonna have a BROCAST squadron, right?
Now,
Yep.
you can only be part of one squadron, which is like something that irritates the hell out of
What?
DJ.
Only one?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And we do keep saying, you know, if they'd given us 3 character slots they've promised back in Kickstarter, it wouldn't matter, would it? 'Cause they've given us 3 squadrons. But they might well change their mind on that. We don't know because there's such a lot of people complaining about it. But yeah, so there's nothing to stop people being, you know, having a separate broadcast squadron. And if you do, it'll be fundamentally allied to the Starstone faction anyway. So it doesn't matter, does it? So yeah, if you want to do it, do it.
Oh God, I'm looking at
But
this.
technically, for the time
green
being, at
bar
least,
still. I'm still like in
Starstone
shock here.
Enterprises is official.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time
Focus,
thinking. I'm really having a hard time
Send me that
thinking.
multi-crew invite. Step 1.
Oh, okay, no. First,
Yes,
let me do this
that's right.
really quick. Oh my God, I'm like flabbergasted in shock, and I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Okay, really quick. 5 probes impacted. I just want to show off something that I found. I did my first scan earlier. This isn't bragging, but I did it in 5 shots. I got the probe efficiency. Okay, it is bragging, totally bragging. But I think there's an easy way to do it. I shot my first one at the middle, like that. I shot the second one. Hey, how come it doesn't? Oh, there it is. I shot the second one here. I shot the third one here. I shot the fourth one right there. Was that? Oh, no. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I'm pretty sure I did it wrong. I shot the 5th one there. I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And it covered the entire planet in one shot. I think there's a system to it. I think there is an easy way to get the efficiency thing.
No, because
I missed.
the radius of those
missed the
probes
planet
is
over there.
always consistent. Unless, to my understanding, you engineer them, which I think is a possibility. And since that's the case, it depends on how big your planet is, because depending on how big it is, your efficiency target will change, and the area each single probe covers on the planet will be relatively smaller. So, you know, if your efficiency target is like up at like, I don't know, 11 probes, you'll have to deploy a different pattern to cover everything efficiently.
I gotcha. Well, I already
with
screwed
these
it up,
small
so I
planets,
can't
with
brag.
these, like 5 probes,
because
it's a good system to just pop one in the front, then a few around the sides, and try to get it that way.
Dead Star.
Death Star Omega.
Thank you very much, Dead Star Omega. Oh
You
my
guys are legends. Oh my god, another one.
You guys are amazing. Sin
Yeah, with
418. Sin. Jesus, guys. I don't even know how to thank you guys. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to thank you guys enough for
just
doing
buy
this.
some
you know?
awesome gear and have a stable, ready system for
I will.
future broadcasts.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what it's for, and that's how you can thank them.
And you also have my word that I will make a keybinding video for this. But by the time the game goes live, I mean the beta update goes live, I'll make sure to have a keybinding video for everyone. And I'll show it off here as well, even though Greytest is going to jump in. So here, Greytest, let me send you an invite here. Commander Greytest, invite to crew. So I don't know how this mentor piracy, bounty hunting,
Do you have
research,
the
further
donation
activities.
messages somewhere visible to you in a list?
I can alt-tab out
Okay.
to them.
Just because there was a request to do that at the end of the stream, just read out all the donations and the corresponding messages. Messages? Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't
okay,
actually see the
I'll
messages
accept
pop
the
up. But
multi-crew and see what happens. Brace for impact!
brace for impact. Great test invited. It's going to be interesting to see if we could both shoot probes at the same time.
Oh, I'm in. That went quickly.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
None of that. Oh.
Let's see.
All right.
Where?
Let me see. I'm sitting. Where am I sitting down?
There you
below? I
are.
think
Oh
I'm
my
down below.
God! Commander Grey Test has gray hair. Commander Gray Hair Test.
Who'd have thunk?
Hey, wait a second, Gray. There's something wrong. Your chin looks a little too small here.
You're
Just
saying
a little
my
too
jaw
small.
is not up to par?
Yeah, your jaw is it looks I mean, it's not weak looking. It's definitely stronger than mine. I don't have that manly of a jaw in real life. That one is
So,
definitely.
how many probes
jutting.
to cover that jaw then? What's part of that jaw?
See, I never
Three
claimed.
probes.
16 for
I
efficiency.
never claimed my holomy to be an exact representation of my real self. You know, I'm just limited by what the game allows me to do. Like, I can only get the jaw so big.
God, I love the swanky outfit though, eh? Swanky FX outfit.
We're gonna have to petition them and be like, listen, Frontier, we need to have you change the jaw settings because Greatest just can't seem to get it big enough.
It just doesn't do the real thing justice, you know. All right, Josh, I'll go into the gunner position and see what I can do with that scanner stuff. Hopefully.
Oh my God, guys!
I'm in the gunner role now. I guess I need to bind my fire groups, maybe.
I wanna share. I mean, since you guys are sharing so much with me, I want to share a little update. I didn't mention this in our. I don't think I might have mentioned it, but I don't think I got into too much detail with it. This is so helpful right now, guys. Not just because of the fact that my computer isn't working. Well, I mean, it's working right now, but not working like it should be working.
Intended.
Yeah, as intended. Crashing any moment, a high chance of that. But I'm actually in between jobs at the moment, so that's one of the reasons why it's extremely helpful and why I didn't think that this was even going to be possible. I mean, it's something that I kind of felt like I had to do, so I was going to put it on credit and, you know, have to pay it back over a long time. But you guys have just made this very possible, and we should have an actual working PC back up and running within a week. Thanks to your generous, extremely generous donations. Thank you so much, guys. I am interviewing, so for my new employer, if you happen to be watching, which I told one of the guys that I interviewed with, if he really wanted to stalk me, since he said he stalked me on LinkedIn and Facebook, I said you could watch my YouTube channel and come check out a stream. Hey, if you're there, that would be Mike, or was it Mike or Jeremy? I don't remember. One of them said he'd stalk me. So anyhow, if there's a Mike or Jeremy in there and you happen to be from the company that I've been interviewing with, good to see you. I'll be seeing you guys in a video interview probably on Monday or Tuesday. Interesting how that's all going. It's going well. I'm very hopeful. I think that this new job is coming up. I think it'll be in the works and hopefully up and running in the next couple of weeks. And I just overshot that
Corvus
button.
strikes again.
Good lord.
What's that?
It's Corvus. Corvus is back in town, everybody.
What does it say? What's the chat?
It's in chat. Hope things get better for you, Josh. Good luck, and he donated $100.
What?
Yep, it's in the YouTube chat, not in your.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why I didn't hear it. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I hope things get better for you, Josh. Good luck. Thank you very much, Commander Corvus.
Make a mental note to not forget him at the end.
I am not going to forget any of you guys. I mean, first of all, I don't think I've ever forgot any of you guys, period. I could probably name half the people who watch this show by heart without having to look at the chat, but we're going to say a huge thanks to everyone at the end of the show. I'll pull that up. Yeah, Mike or Jeremy, smash the like button and leave something in the hat. Mike or Jeremy, you guys don't have to smash it, leave anything in the hat. Just the fact that you're interviewing me and giving me the opportunity to work with you guys, I'm very grateful for that. So hopefully I do get the job and I'll make an excellent contribution to the team. Howdy all. Yes, howdy Corvus, Corax, Nevermore. Thank you so much and welcome. What'd you miss, Dan Carlin? You missed some of the just greatest people and most generous people I've ever had the pleasure of not meeting officially. I guess that's really what it is. Most of them. I have met some of them.
Since you're going slow now, I finally managed to get into the probe launching mode, so I would be good to go now, Josh.
Can you? Yes, I'm right in front of a planet, actually.
does-
Do you not see
How
it?
does
don't
that
see
even
it.
work? So say alright, I've only been in this
I
like
think
20
we
minutes. But
instantly encountered the first multi-crew bug because I do not see a planet anywhere near us.
Okay, I'm one light second away from it. I'm pointing the
Oh,
ship.
hold on. I see it now.
I want to see you shoot a
Okay.
probe. Let's see.
Yeah, we have to get closer still. We're
Okay.
still too far away.
I'm going to...
yeah, I couldn't find in the 20 minutes I was messing with this. I couldn't find the probe launching option thingy anywhere in this beta.
Slow
Did it change
down.
something?
We're
'Cause I
still
couldn't
too far
find
away,
it
but I think we're getting close.
at all.
Too fast.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
slow down.
Oh, it's too
Slow down.
fast? Okay, so I actually have to stop. Hold
There
on.
we go.
I want to... I want
Launching
to...
probes.
Yeah, I see your probes launching. That's awesome. I actually see them launching, and I'm just trying to fly to see if I can fly a little bit. Keep launching them, Gray. Keep launching them, and I'm going to see how fast I can go while you're launching probes. This is so cool. Multi-crew exploration, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have it. A reason to bring your friends exploring. Can you keep shooting probes? Or
I think I'm finished with that planet, maybe.
shoot a few more, just for fun. Okay,
Yeah.
let me speed up. Okay, keep going, keep going. I'm gonna go as quickly as I can around the planet.
fast.
Too fast? Okay, hold on. You could shoot him
There we
now? That's amazing. So, as long as I think... Let's see what the speed limit is. Oh, I just heard another one there. Limit. Thank you. Limit. With a accent on the M. Limit. Use it wisely. I will use it wisely. It's all going to... I promise you, this is all going into
it's
making...
dangerous to go alone. Take this money with you.
Everything, all the donations are going into the PC in one way, shape, or form. I mean, where we're at right now, I'll be able to upgrade something else. I was looking at CPU, motherboard, and memory. If you guys have any suggestions, if you look at the wish list that I put on my Streamlabs link, if you click on donations in the description and look at the wish list, and you have a suggestion of something other than those that I should purchase, maybe a better one. I mean, I'm so out of the loop with hardware right now.
Did you just ask the internet for advice?
Oh God, is that a bad idea?
Oh my God.
Is that bad?
Well, if you ask for advice, you will get it, and loads of it.
Okay. What else should I upgrade or look at upgrading then, other than CPU, memory, and motherboard? I mean, I have the case. I've got a 1080, so I think the memory card, the video card's good.
No, I think Scorb's right there. Stream Deck. A great choice.
What's that?
Yeah, some tools to just improve your general stream quality. You know, either
Sure.
audio or visual, or for example something handy like a Stream Deck where you can just streamline your functions that you need during the stream.
Any
That would be
suggestions that you guys have that could help in making the stream better? 100%. There's a Canada Computer Store right near where I live, and I've actually seen they have like something. I don't know. Maybe it's Stream Deck. It's like a little touchpad with a bunch of little buttons on it that have like sound effects and stuff. Is that what?
Yep.
That's what
Well,
it is?
It's not sound effects, it's a little pad with several buttons that can be individually like backlit with a little LCD screen, so you can put custom icons, for example, on those buttons, and you can bind any functionality to those that you want them to be, like changing scenes, for example, or posting something in chat automatically for you.
That's
something like that.
cool. That's really cool,
Very
actually.
handy for streamers. I mean, that's what it's made for, after all.
Oh, you know what I will do? I will buy a new mouse, because another thing that died on me, I'm actually using my Logitech mouse completely crapped out. The buttons just don't click anymore, and I had a backup mouse. Look at this. I'm going to show you guys this. This is the most ridiculous thing. So here's the mouse I've been using forever. Oh, Christ. This thing is like... Tato chip. Again, thank you, Tato chip. So much. So, mouse dies. I pull out my old wireless mouse, plug it in, dies. Within 2 hours, dead. Both wireless mice. Toast. So, those are crap. That's crap. I went back to using a wired mouse with 2 buttons on it. It's old, but it works. It works. So maybe I'll certainly have a new mouse.
Jay Funky said Josh shaved his beard, and now I realize how Canadian he is.
What? Come on. Well, I don't even know what that means.
It's the quiff, isn't it? It's the head.
No one knows what it means,
Yeah.
but it's provocative.
Nobody knows what that means? Jay Funky, you're going to have to give me an explanation here. What in the hell are you talking about, how Canadian I am?
Yeah, Jeremiah says, can we name the new PC?
Sure.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Oh yes.
I like
Sure.
Just-
Name it
just-
whatever you want.
Mine's sitting there, and it's still called the Stone Star. If anybody, when I tell anybody about this machine, it's always the Stone Star, because that's what it was.
James, thank you, James. Good luck, he says. Good luck. Oh, yes. The only luck that I'm going to need is in seeing if I can still remember how to build a PC once the parts get here, and I have to gut it and put it all back together.
All right, I would say back on track, right?
Yeah,
You wanted to
well, here I'm bringing us up to a planet right here. Planet
Alright.
coming into range right now for you to
You
start
have to
scanning.
slow down before I can deploy, but
Well, we're
I am
not
ready
in
to go.
range yet. Not in range yet. I'll tell you when.
We have a 5 probe efficiency target, so I'll do my very best.
It
I
looks
am
like
good to go.
2.5 megameters is the, or 2.5 megameters per second is the maximum speed that you can go before it says too fast. So
Oh well, that's glide speed, isn't it? So that kind of makes sense.
now I imagine I don't need to keep that planet targeted. I could probably fly right past it while you're scanning and move on to the next planet, right?
Sure.
It's so cool that I could see
And
you
that's
launching the probes.
5 probes. Yeah.
Yeah! That's the way to do it, man. This multi-crew exploration is going to be great because
Let's go.
it's. And I'm sorry, Great Test. I'm going to apologize in advance. You are never getting any of the money for this. You know that,
All right.
right?
We're made out.
Because you know
It's not
that
real money.
this ship is probably never going to make it back to inhabited space. So.
Oh, hold on. I wanted to check that out. Oh yes, it has 41% hull. It's
Yes,
the original.
this is the original ship. It is the original.
Right.
Darby, Darby. What does it says? Buy yourself something pretty. I'm gonna buy a pink mouse. It'll be
that
pink
Darby?
with ribbons on it.
It might be.
Thank you very much, Darby. Gosh, you guys,
will be.
you guys are amazing. I think
And
after,
suddenly, the CPU, motherboard, and RAM turned into a whole new PC.
well, it's all. I mean, it is a whole new PC, right? That's. I mean, that's. That's an
Tony
idea.
Wood wants the hawk shot, so
Please.
Shoot that bloody hawk, please. I'll pay for the ammo.
there you go. Unless you want the one with the actual shooting in it. Where's the one with the
Yeah,
actual
get one with
There
shooting
we
it.
are.
We haven't heard one of those in ages.
There's that one, shoot the bloody hawk.
It's the
Oh, that
wrong
one.
it's the wrong hawk.
That's
First of
my
all,
friend.
it's I don't know what happened to the hawk scream, but I think I think this one is better because people hated the hawk
for a while.
scream. So here you go, Gray. You should be able to. Oh no, we got to slow down a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, you know, I'm noticing
Alright,
the
I'm in scanning mode.
the
Oh,
lighting.
3 probes. It's a tiny one.
Ooh,
Okay, how am I
that's
gonna
not
do
what
this?
she said.
Let me think for a second. Hold on. Stop, please.
Stop.
Stop. Right now. Okay. One in front. One like there, and one like there should hopefully maybe work.
Let's watch and see. This is so cool. Even in hit. We have contact.
Ah, 87%.
Oh, great test.
Not quite.
Efficiency rating -1.
So close.
This
Why
is
does it say 6 impacted? I fired 3 probes. What is going on?
that's an
That's
excellent
weird.
question. It's really cool to watch it from the
Maybe
external camera, though.
That's just my theory right now, but maybe in multi-crew, like if I fire one probe, it counts for you and for me, and it counts it double for some reason? That would be weird, but...
You know what would be really nice is if on the navigation bar here, I could actually see which ones we've mapped already. Like maybe change the color of the little planet icon on the left of it there. That would be great because...
You want something, a color changed on the panels?
What? What? Well, because look, I mean, here, I'm looking at this one that's 80 light seconds away. It's too far away for me to actually see if it's scanned or not. But... And there's no way for me to tell other than, what, flying over to it? I mean, is that the only... Oh, wait, maybe surface map.
As Paroxysm would,
yeah,
would
the
say,
system map should...
Onwards, Buttercup! There's fuggery to be had.
Fuggery?
Fuggery?
Yes,
It's
except not.
an old German tradesman's family.
Piggery. There's piggery to be had, yeah.
I don't...
Yeah,
I don't know...
Scorb says he sees the Turgeon video with the probing external camera shot like that. Yeah, it would be. And it'll have to be Scorb, because unless they change it, I'm going to have someone multi-crewing and doing all my exploration for me, if you want to volunteer for the job, because I'm not going to use the FSS until they put it right.
I just don't know how to tell if something is scanned or not.
Open chair on my exploration ships in the future, probably.
Bookmark this location, surface map. Yeah, there's not really any way to tell if it's been mapped or not. It would be helpful. It certainly would be helpful if there was a way to tell.
I said that that's your
mapped.
phrase, Paroxysm. I did give you credit there. Even though technically Buttercup is, you know, it's not your phrase. You just use it all the time. And it's funny. I like it.
Okay, we're coming up on another one here. 70 light seconds, approaching rapidly.
Ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble. Okay. Ah, yeah. So, can we get everyone in chat to make sure to file a bug report saying, or not a bug report, but a suggestion to FDev saying it would be really great if there was a way to tell if a planet's surface had fully been probed from a distance, rather than having to mapped, rather than having to fly up to it. They could change the color on the ship's radar. They could change the icon on the navigation right over here. They could put an extra little marker next to it showing it was mapped. Maybe if it's selected, the target reticle could be a different color. I mean, there's a million different ways they could do it, I'm sure.
Right, 5 probes.
What I have to do.
Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry, hold on one sec.
You see the particular shade of blue you've got there on the HUD at the moment with the Discovery scanner and the thingy there. In VR, that's practically invisible a lot of the time. If you're in an asteroid field, you can't read what the words say on that, I find. So they really shouldn't use that particular tone of blue. It's a bit manky.
Sorry about that.
A bit sharper.
Thought it sounded like someone was coming into my house. Oh, look at that!
It was you.
You could scan them from that far.
I'm just watching the stream, you know. And when you said someone's coming into your house, it was you. You were coming into your house. So that works.
It's very hard to do it from such a distance because, like, the slightest change, how high I aim above the planet is quite a significant.
Very touchy.
Where yeah, very touchy. So I landed at 89%. So close again.
Evening, Burr. Burr puts in chat.
Well, that didn't seem right.
Good
that
evening.
Probe just went off into nothingness. That was weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BROCAST. We are doing some multi-crew exploration. We've got Commander Greatest in the gunner seat, so to speak, shooting off the probes, and I'm flying around trying...
They're just missing. Something's weird.
What am I doing? Well, you better get that one before we get too far away. I'll stop the ship.
I'll just make sure we get that one.
just make sure, right?
Oh,
So-
Anton, you'll have to scroll up a bit for the no beard, you're so Canadian explanation. There was a kind of explanation. It was very strange and we didn't really understand it, but there was kind of an explanation.
I broke the game.
Uh-oh.
Ah, yes, that
What happened?
multi-crew view.
Yeah.
I've seen that one before.
Okay. Well, I was able to get out of it. That's okay. I don't know.
The probes are acting weird. They're not like they're just flying past the planet, even though I did not aim them high enough so they shouldn't miss. And the one that actually aimed for the planet is just not arriving.
So what you're saying? Oh, yeah, there it's broken
I think
again.
we might have to go back
Okay.
if we want to fully map that one.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't want to not fully map.
Yeah, they literally went through the planet just then.
Odd. Yeah, I see your probes are still just flying off there. I'm kind of curious where the probes actually shoot out from.
There. Just go into
there.
external camera and have a look.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, that's what I was
They
trying to
sort
do,
of
but
emanate.
they seem to just
somewhere.
kind of appear.
Appear.
Yeah, they don't seem to be actually coming out of any type of actual launcher. They just seem to
See?
appear in space.
They aren't curving towards the planet anymore. See that?
Yeah,
They're just
do
flying in
see
straight
that.
lines.
That's odd. Okay, well, let me get a little bit closer to the planet.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying your efficiency level is so low, we're not even going to let you finish mapping that planet.
Well, again, it says 10 impacted, even though only 5 impacted so far, so there's something buggy already going on there anyhow.
Are you able to shoot it straight at the planet?
Yes, we'll see what happens if it goes through or actually hits this time around. It goes through
They
the planet.
are going
Something's
right
bugged
through
out.
the planet. Okay, well, it's a beta, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's move
well,
on then.
Whatever. Oh, wait a second. I have a thought on that. I have a different planet selected right now.
Did you do a thinking?
I thought. Hold on. Try now.
You have a thunk.
I will. I had a thunk. I thunk hard.
I think now it's curving again.
Yep. Okay, so I figured out what it is. I had the next planet selected,
Yep, now
and
it
that screwed up your scanning.
That is
So
weird. It
I
shouldn't.
have to keep the planet selected, apparently.
Good to know.
Yeah, that is good to
I
know.
don't think that's intended, though.
No, I wouldn't imagine that would be intentional because, you know, well, I mean, working together, I suppose.
Oh well. Onwards, Buttercup.
You know what we'll have to test, though? Oh, no, we won't be able to. Because obviously if it works like this, then it won't work the way that I was just about to say. You know, sometimes you have those two moons that are, like, really, really close together. If you're doing multi-crew exploration and you just kind of, like, sit right between the two, if one person, like, if I go into scanning mode, which I can do, and you go into surface scan mode and we both target separate planets, not going to work. So, yeah.
Well, regardless, I don't think if I'm in the probe launching mode, I don't think you will be able to access it, to be honest.
Can you
can
access the D-scanner? Are you able to do, like, system scans while I'm flying the ship? Or can you just do the surface scanners?
No, because I don't think I have access to that. Let's see how your fire groups are divided into what I can use and what you can use, and the discovery scanner is in your group, so only you can use it. I only have access to the chaff launchers, the detailed surface scanner, and the short-range composition scanner.
Sorry, I was completely alt-tabbed out of the game there for a second, just looking at the YouTube chat, because I don't want to ignore chat right now. I feel terrible if I was ignoring what you guys are saying after you've been so generous, but here, Great Test, let me get you a little bit closer to the planet, and while you scan, I will read and catch up with some chat.
Do that.
Okay.
They will appreciate.
Yes. Well, I appreciate everything that these guys have done, so let's get you right about there. Ought to do, I imagine.
Slow down.
There you go. And I will go to chat and see what is going on here. Everyone is now falling off the planet. No gravity. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Planet lost its gravity. Anton says, I stopped playing beta. I'm just not smart enough to get around the convoluted keybinding S. Yeah, Anton. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna let me do this. Let me show off the key bindings that I did, and I'm gonna jump to the next system to show that off. I'm gonna jump to the next system. I'm gonna do a quick couple of scans to show you what I did, and then I'm gonna show the key bindings in this one before I get to making an actual key binding video, because I think the way that I have it set up is actually quite good. Good job. Commander Tarantula7 says, donated €5. Keep up the great show. Thank you, Tarantula. Thank you very much. What are the specs that I'm thinking about? Or J Funky, are you?
It's in the wish list.
Oh, it is.
Well, that's the specs you were thinking about, right?
Oh, I didn't realize
original.
if he was answering someone else's
original specs, yes.
chat. The original specs. Well, I wasn't thinking about an RTX card because I really didn't even think I was gonna have enough to upgrade the motherboard and RAM and CPU. But I mean, I've exceeded that. I don't think an RTX is within reach, even with the extra donations. Like that thing is like uber expensive, isn't it? It's like $1,000.
Yeah,
So.
I don't think the benefit. Well, yeah, of course, it would last you longer in the future, but it's not that far away from a 1080 yet that it would really be necessary or worth it. I think you get more bang for your buck if you upgrade all that other stuff. Maybe a new mic, even though yours is quite good.
Oh,
or,
no.
anything else that might be.
Shh, it's okay. He didn't say that, Yeti. He didn't say that. Shh. Great test. Shh. Stop it. Stop
I'm
it.
just saying anything else that could
Yeti.
improve
I
your
love you.
already
I love you so
amazing
much.
stream quality, of course.
Unbelievable talking about the mic. Shame on you. For shame. For shame. Hold on. Let me quickly pull something up here. So what I have...
We're done, by the way.
Oh, we are? Okay. On my wish list, I put a Core i5 because the 8600K is a super hot processor. I mean, I don't... Like Greatest was saying, the bottleneck isn't really CPU nowadays. You don't need something like super duper fancy schmancy for that. I think this CPU, the motherboard, and RAM is going to be more than good enough for streaming purposes and should last me a long time, considering I've been streaming with an old 4770K for the past, couple years. This will certainly be an upgrade. But like you were saying earlier, Great Test, maybe getting one of those things. I definitely have to get a new mouse. I need a new wireless mouse, like for sure. So I'll use some of the extra funds to get a new mouse. Sound card, I mean, that's not really necessary nowadays. Sound doesn't seem to be an issue with anything.
No.
I could...
Especially not if you get a new motherboard anyhow.
There's
something good going in there.
I could probably get a new, a new HOTAS, because, I mean, you can hear it. That's my Cytec right there, clicking and breaking away, and it's a funny thing. Like, I don't even know how it happened. One day I just looked down and I'm like, all the paint is like peeled off this thing. Like, did I really use it that much? And I guess I did. I guess you don't really realize it's in your hand all the time, so it kind of just...
And in your dark man cave.
Yeah, sweaty palms while you're, trying to scoop from a star, and it gets a little crazy. Okay. Currently run an AMD 9590 CPU and Radeon 380X I nabbed on sale before the mining sent the prices into Martian orbit. Oh, right, for like Bitcoin and stuff. Yeah, I don't Bitcoin mine. 1080 Ti is out of production? Oh my god. See, I don't have a 1080 Ti. I just have the 1080 GTX. It was the first 1080 when it first came out. I had a buddy who got me one of the first ones in Montreal. He had a contact with the computer store here, and they had it like a day before it actually released. But it serves me well. It's working just fine. Okay, let's jump to another system. Since we've mapped a little bit of this, let's jump over to another star. Let's go to this one. Why the heck not?
Yes, Scorp. Scorp says your HOTAS is at 40%.
Yes, it is. I think my HOTAS is taking damage as my hull takes damage. It's like, maybe that's what's
that would
happening.
be scary. Just imagine sensors in your HOTAS and you're playing away and it's just saying, taking damage, taking damage. Sorry.
Suddenly the stick gets hot
Mm.
when you're scooping next
Burns
to
your
the star.
hands.
Thermal attack.
It's
damage.
force feedback and thermal feedback. That would be really interesting.
Just red hot.
Wow, look at this. Okay, so here we are. We've just arrived in a new system. So let me first of all do a little bit of scanning, and you guys can see, and please keep in mind, I've only scanned one system so far. So it's still a little new to me, but I'm going to try and do it quickly and efficiently using the key bindings that I have, and then I'll show off what those key bindings are. If anyone wants to copy them, please. It worked really well for when I was doing it, and I'm sure that there's a way to make it even more efficient. So first thing we do, we honk, as we would have done before. Okay, so we honk, and we don't have to really do anything. I am still going to aim away from the star, because I just don't trust the fact that you have to do this in Super Cruise. It doesn't really make sense that you have to do it in Super Cruise, but pff, whatever. It is what it is. Thanks, FDev. Okay, so we are in scan mode. Now, do I have to honk again in here? I think I do, right? Just to get the orbital plane or something? Or does that...
No, you should have that with the honk.
Oh, yes, there it is. Okay, so there's the star. I see belt clusters.
Within the FSS if you want.
All right, so for the tuning down here, I have this mapped to...
I shall avert my eyes.
Yes, yes, please. For those of you with seizure, if you're seizure prone or migraine prone, please don't look at the screen. Unless you take my advice that I gave to Turgeon earlier, which I said is just stop having migraines. Jesus.
Just stop having
Just
migraines.
stop
Yeah.
having your migraines, okay?
What-
Problem solved.
what is with you?
Easy
God,
peasy. Like, jeez,
honestly.
that's it. It's done. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of give a description of what I've done. So on the HOTUS here, you have two little hat keys. You have the square hat and you have the circular hat. I'm using the upper one for left and right for tuning, and for finer tuning on the throttle. You know, gosh, I should just show this, but I'd have to move the camera. I'm afraid of touching anything right now. There are these little dials on the throttle. One of them I've never used before. It's the one that's right next to the I button. If you have an X52 or an X52 Pro, look at the buttons. They all have letters on it. This is the I button. It's on the throttle. It's near the. It's basically right on your thumb, and it has a little dial there. So I've got that one set to control the fine tuning, and I've also got the square hat on the HOTUS, on the joystick, set for fine-tuning. Okay, for the pitch and yaw, obviously it's just the joystick, left, right, up, and down, but I also set yaw to the twist action on the joystick just because I like that, and I like the option of doing it either way. You don't really need the twist action for anything else. So, tuning right over here, we're just going to start like this. For zooming in and zooming out, I've used the same thing, the square hat, same as the tuning, but just push up and then push back on the square hat. For finer zooming, which I don't think I'm going to need here, let's see if I can find another one. So, I mean, this is probably the least efficient way to do it, but I'm just going to kind of go through them one at a time. So I know that there's something right here. Okay, so now I know I don't have to hold on. I can just zoom in, zoom out very quickly. Let's see. These ones are probably icy bodies or something. I don't know what they are because I don't know all the symbols yet, but here we go. Okay. So this is rocky bodies. Ooh. Rocky body. Okay. Probably more rocky bodies. Adaptive zoom failed. Oh, there we go. Rocky body.
I already see an issue with this, by the way, because right now I have absolutely nothing to do. I just have to wait for you to finish that part of the job.
Oh.
And then you have to wait for me to finish my part. Okay, at least you will fly then, but right now I can't assist you in any way. And
but
kind of
can you
ideal.
do this? Do you have control over this? Was the other thing that we were wondering, right?
No, because I think that's part of the Discovery Scanner, that FSS module that you're using right now, right? So I wouldn't even know how to access it right now, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, that is true. Okay, well, then...
Oh, hold on. No, hold on. I was wrong.
You can access it?
I am in there right now.
Really?
My fault. I am sorry. Hold on. Yes, I just discovered a planet.
No
I'm sorry.
kidding.
I'm sorry. My mistake.
Okay,
Yep,
okay, hold on.
In conjunction.
Great test. Do you see the ones that I've already discovered?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I see them on the filtered spectral analysis. They're marked as these little blobs. Yeah.
Okay. Do you see belt? Not belt cluster 4, but I guess this is planet 3. Do you see planet 3, the one that I'm looking at right now on the live stream?
Hard to tell because I can't identify them on the.
Well, it has a number
thing.
3 on it. If you look at it, like on the orbital plane, you'll see it's highlighted.
Wait. On the orbital plane, it's highlighted.
You'll see belt
yes,
cluster.
I see it
You
there.
see 3?
Yeah.
Okay, look over to the right of 3, the next highlighted one.
Mm-hmm. I see it.
Which is okay. Can you scan it? Yes, scan it right now because I want to see if it
scanned.
And look at that, it pops up. It
It's a
works.
belt cluster.
That's amazing. Oh,
That
okay.
is actually amazing.
Okay, that's great. You know what? That's going to cut down on your time in scanning systems significantly.
I wanted to do that one.
Too late.
It's a race.
Oh, hey, look, that's cool.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, that's pretty damn cool.
That's trippy. Look.
So now all you need to do is fix multiplayer stability.
Oh, goodness. Spooky. Thank you, Spooky. Thank you very much, Spooky. That was spooky. It spooked me, and thank you at the same time. Okay, so this is really cool because when I zoom in on this one, look at the detail in the rings around this planet. I can actually see them moving. That's trippy, first of all, that I can see the rings moving. Now, one thing I'm noticing here is that here... Oh my god, I keep seeing the things popping up as you scan them, even though I'm zoomed in on the planet.
I'm having a run here next to a gas giant with all its moons.
That's great.
That's amazing.
So this is really amazing. So there is something from the information here that is missing from the detailed planet information on the normal exploration, which is the size of the ring systems. So when I zoom in, I see it looks big because it looks like there's an interior ring and then there's a gap and then I see a larger exterior ring, but it doesn't actually show me the distance of the rings. So that's something that I guess you'll still have to depend on the old sort of detailed, well, you know what I'm talking about.
No clue.
Yes, you do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't say that.
I have to hold on. I have to change a control real quick because I set the steering that camera in that FSS mode. I think I set it to absolute, and I need that to be relative because else it's really annoying with the mouse.
Okay, the fact that we
Now,
could do this in
Because
multi-crew...
you're in the middle of nowhere, you'll notice, you see, it says 41 signals detected.
System
and
scan
27
complete.
of them are bodies.
We did it.
So, what's
hold on.
out there that's not a body that is a signal? You should have a look.
Okay, that's better.
Good.
Now it's interestingly enough, that mode I'm in right now is relative off, even though in my opinion that's relative right now, but okay, we'll not go into details here. Yeah, we're done. Finished this. Yeah, I'm very sorry, I doubted FDev there, but that's amazing that you can do it in conjunction with your multi-crew.
Giz, thank you. Again, thank you very much, guys. Giz, thank you. Have I tried the orrery? Yeah, you know what? I have tried the orrery. I haven't shown it off here, but before we go into the orrery, I just want to check one thing.
You want to fly to Gas Giant 8 so we can map all the moons there, or do you want to start and time the system? 27 bodies.
We can. Yeah. Do we want to do that right now? Timing it? I don't think it's worth it because we can't tell how much money we're going to get because we're nowhere near civilization. So I think what we should do is just, we'll scan. We'll jump to a couple systems and we'll see how we can improve that efficiency. ASP only has 2 seats in it. Otherwise, I would get a third person in here. Think of this though. Can 3 people do...
No, because only the gunner can help you out.
So what's... Oh, okay, so only one person can go into the
this,
gunner position. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
2 people max.
You never know. Would be possible. It would be very interesting. But we'll jump into another system, and what we'll do is say, like, you aim one way and I'll aim the other way, and we'll scan and see how quickly we can scan a system. Okay, but before I do that, let me show off the key bindings that I've got here. Okay, because as you guys saw, it was pretty simple. I didn't have any problems with it. That's only the second system that I've scanned. So here is what I've got. Oh, actually, before I show this off, let me see if I can just do one other thing real quick. Let me find one of the planets. Why did this turn? Really? Does this have to turn like this? Okay, so for these incremental scans over here, this is the wheel on the throttle. So that's like, oh, Jesus, holy crap. Spooky, thank you for giving me another heart attack. I keep thinking it's done, like you guys are done donating. Like, dun, 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 dun. Okay, thank you again. Whew. You guys are going to be smiling this whole stream. This is the best Elite Dangerous stream I've ever done. Like, I'm not bitching. I'm not complaining. I'm just, like, having a great time and knowing that...
He's just rambling as per usual.
Okay. So, just so that I can explain, this mouse wheel thing here, this is for incremental zoom, which you need, and I figured that out when, let's say, for example, if I wanted to scan this one here, but it had a moon like right beside it, I couldn't zoom in because every time I'd zoom, it would go to the parent body, and then I realized you had this incremental zoom, so I mapped that to a key, and Turgeon kind of had pointed that out to me, and this works. So let's go to the key bindings. Let me show you real quick what I've got, and if you've got an X52, this is going to work for you as well. You'll really love it. So entering FSS mode is clicking on the scroll wheel on the throttle of the X52. I just click it. Camera pitch and camera yaw, as I mentioned, are just the normal joystick, up, down, left, and right. And I also put the yaw increase and decrease to the twist action on the joystick. Zoom into target, zoom out to target is the square hat on the joystick. Step zoom in, step zoom out is the scroll wheel on the throttle that I just showed because it's nice. I like that little increment so you can kind of like click, click, click. Tuning. So the tuning is, again, the square hat, left and right, but it's also that dial key on the thumb of the throttle, of the I key there. It's a little spinny wheel, which you don't use for anything else. It's like one of the most useless things on here, but now it actually has a purpose. If you want to go with the bigger one, you can go with the E spinny wheel. If you have an X52, the big E button on the throttle also has a big dial on it. The reason why I went with the one on the I is because if you map it to the spinny wheel on the E key, it's inverted, and it makes no sense that there's no inversion setting on this. It's one of the things I was bitching about so hard before the show while I was setting this up. The one on the I key is not inverted. It works fine. Scorpius, for the love of all things, holy Scorpius! What the hell?
Percent.
He's
40%.
He's calculated that. He sat there and worked out what it would take to be a round number with a percentage. You people and your numbers. Oh, what do you like?
Silly
He's a programmer.
gooses. Still on the old X45. I don't know what a X45 is. Is that the Warthog? Is that what it is? The X45? I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Worked out. Elite community balling out of control today. Yeah, no kidding, hey? Jesus, guys. Okay, so getting back to where we were. That little scrolly wheel on the I button, okay? So that one does not invert. It works normally. You push to the right, it goes to the right. You push to the left, it goes to the left. If you do it on anything else, including the yaw on the joystick, it's inverted. It makes no sense, but whatevs. Charles McManamy, another one. Oh my God, we're going to be doing a lot of this.
It actually used to be 40%, but then I think it was after an update, right? Was it an update?
Yes, I got an extra 1% back on my hull.
Yeah. It's interesting, though, because if I'm in the gunner mode, it actually says 40% on the hull.
Lies. That's a lie.
No.
And you can't prove it. I will never show that screenshot ever.
No problem. I'll post it in the pro bar.
You'll never see it. Nobody will ever see it. It's 41%. Spooky, you're out? All right, man. Thanks so much for joining in. Charles, thank you very much for the donation. And... all right, so yes, key bindings. Blip, 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 blip. A discovery scan, well, trigger, makes sense. Leaving FSS. So I've bound the A button on the joystick to leave the FSS as well as the surface scanner mode. It seemed to be the most logical thing to have one button to leave both. And then I never Target current signal. Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't even realize that there was a target current signal. Let's go ahead and bind that to B, just because. I don't know if I need it or not, but we'll apply that. Okay, so just very quickly, I'll scroll through again for anyone who wants to just kind of go back here. So I've got enter FSS is clicking the scroll wheel on the throttle. Camera pitch and yaw are twisting and moving the joystick. Zoom into target is up down on the square hat key. Step in for zoom and step out is the scrolling the scroll wheel on the throttle of the scroll wheel of the throttle, as well as, and then you have tuning is the dial on the thumb of the I key on the throttle, which is not inverted, it works perfectly, as well as left and right on the square hat on the throttle. Discovery scan is your primary trigger. Leaving is the A key because it's just up there and you don't hit it by accident ever. And now I've also put
please
target
do
current
not
signal.
look at the bro bar on the broadcast server to not see that it's actually 40%.
Yes, definitely do not look there. Now, going to the detailed surface scan, toggle front back view is the B key. Exit is the A, same as exiting the other one. And then third person yaw and pitch is the joystick. And there's really not much more to it than that. The shooting the probe is automatically bound to the C button, but you don't have anywhere to change that unless it's in a different thing. So I don't know. And that's it. That's everything right there. I'll scroll very quickly through the top of it. This makes for a very simple exploration, and it doesn't override any other bindings that are already set in the game. There you go. The only thing I didn't touch was this one, third-person field of view, which I don't know why I would need to really do that. Change the field of view. Seems fine to me. Okay. Now.
Giz says, I don't think Josh realizes he's making money because some of us are messing with others.
What?
They're just donating odd amounts to get somebody else to round up.
Is that what you're doing? Oh my god, I was like, what? Okay. Yes, okay. Now it makes sense. You guys are crazy.
They're just trying to trigger
Silly.
each other's OCDs.
It's all for a good cause.
You nubbins. My
right?
god.
Okay, you weirdos. This is the BROCAST crew over here. All right, let's go ahead and jump to another system, shall we? And then we'll try this scanning stuff, multiplayer scanning
That was
again.
loud.
What was that?
Do I still have my sound turns up? Frame shift drive charging. No,
Oh.
the sound effects are quite low, and still it was super loud. And
We're
you're
gonna-
cooking your ship.
Yeah, I know, we're cooking.
What are you doing?
I forgot I was next to the star.
Are you trying to get rid of that 1% again?
It's all part of my plan, then they will have to donate more. It's okay, it's still 41%. See? Just relax,
record
Heat,
ship, it's not
relax. Oh my god. Okay, so Gray, why don't you go ahead and see if you can honk? Can you do the honking? I don't think you can. I think I have to honk
No,
the Discovery scanner.
I don't have it in my file group, so no, I can't do it.
Okay, so God, is that what they're doing? Oh, new cuber again. Thank you. Listen, guys, you could donate multiple times. I appreciate every single one, but it doesn't put your name on the sponsored list more than once. Okay. Daedalus, aka Whispers. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, holy crap. Okay. Strippers on Josh. Yeah. Okay, I'm not shaving my head. I am not shaving my head. I swear. I'm not shaving the head.
Scorps, let me know if you do want to join us here in voice. Just boot me. I'll can drag you in.
Yeah. Just right if you want.
You know
What was that about shaving?
Oh yeah.
I didn't say
baby.
anything.
Shave the face, freshly
I didn't say
shorn.
anything.
Oh yeah.
What if you use different nicknames though? They're really trying to mess with you now.
Oh my god. Well, you know, I might have a little problem at the end of the show when I do the sponsors. Oh, I could probably look in Streamlabs to get the names. I hope the names are the same as. Yeah, it should be the names because they choose their name in there. Okay, so here we go. Gray test. Let's go ahead and do this. Go into scanner mode. Look at the star. To the left, you're going to see A belt cluster 7. To the right, you're going to see A belt cluster 3. Got it?
Yes.
You are going to go to the right. I am going to go to the left. So I will start at A belt cluster 7, and I will start scanning to the left. To the left and to the right. I don't think there's
actually have that much over here.
Yeah, there's not much in here. It's a pretty empty system. Oh no, this one still has something in there. It must be over here. Oh, a couple of little ones here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's mine. That's what I was scanning right now.
Well, we're on the same one, I guess.
Yeah, I'm looking if there's anything else, but I couldn't see anything else.
It's just a couple little moons.
I think that's the only thing we have. Yeah, it is.
Why are these two moons, like, orbiting each other, though? That's interesting.
That's a binary pair.
Yeah, they have a... yeah, but one's orbiting, like, inside the orbit of the other one. Normally, the binary pairs would orbit slightly different than that.
No, if one is more massive, then the Barry center will be off.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Just interesting to see it set up that way. System scan not complete yet? Oh,
I'm still on
here.
it. There we go.
You got it. That's interesting, though, because I did not get the message saying system scan completed.
Okay, I did.
But it does say 13 of 13.
Rightio. I shall do some grabbing of people so we can have spy guys as well.
Sure. Spy
there you
guys.
Go.
Oh, they're muted again.
Never mute.
There you go.
Should change that.
It's almost as if you should get your permissions sorted.
Oh, it's gray test number 2.
It's spy guys.
Josh really should have posted stretch goals in his wish list with dubious rewards if they're met. Yeah, well, honestly, I wasn't expecting to hit goal 1, so I didn't think about stretch goals.
He does.
Wait.
Never underestimate the motivation of people to break you.
Hello, Mary Claire Longhurst. Marie Claire, is it a French person in the chat? Don't have too many of those. Or it's just Mary Claire. Hey guys, Daedalus, Rift is better for ED, Vive is better. What are we talking about for ED? I'm looking at VR right now, Vive or Rift. I'd like to hear personal experiences. Well, Jay Funky, I can only speak from my personal experience, which is that I use an Oculus, though I haven't used it in a while. I would say if you're playing ED and that's your sole purpose of VR, just go with an Oculus. If you're looking to do like room scale and you want to have something that's a little bit more catered for that, I would go with a Vive, just because right now I think that they're the only ones who have the wireless one. But I would wait. Honestly, I would wait. I've checked like VR news recently, and they're showing like Oculus is working on something brand new. It looks amazing. Vive has like the wireless thing now, but it looks pretty expensive. Give it like 6 more months, because I have a feeling right around Christmas time we're going to see some pretty big announcements for VR. So just hold on to your hard-earned dollars and wait for that VR announcement, hopefully coming sometime around the next couple of months. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of big news coming for VR for 2019.
The ones you have not already donated to Josh.
That's right. That's right.
So Josh, what are you going to get now with this immense amount of cash? My goodness, this is incredible.
I don't even know what to say. I feel like this is like one of those things where I'm gonna like wake up and I'm gonna be like, oh, I was just sleeping. I fell asleep. And oh my God, the broadcast is got to go online. You know, had a weird dream last night. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it does
very
show that people.
Josh, look down, Josh. Are you wearing trousers? Do you have to? I know we normally have a no pants rule on the broadcast.
Oh my God,
if
I'm a
you're not wearing
girl.
any pants, it's probably a dream. You see, no pants, probably a dream. Okay.
Must be.
It just goes to show that people have been missing you.
No pants rule.
People
No
do
one's
still
seen it.
enjoy
Yeah.
See,
Well, that's
every broadcast is a dream. It's just too gorgeous to not be a dream.
I will say
So sweet.
that it
Are you?
feels really nice to know that you guys enjoy the show as much as you do, that you'd be willing to contribute the way that you have today. I mean, it's a really special thing. I feel like I'm part of something much bigger than, you know, just the three of us that come on the show and play silly games and make fools of ourselves every week, you know? It really does
Do you
feel
think
like
this is a reward? We broke Oxy. He still hasn't recovered.
Oh, sorry, that's my wife calling me. Sorry, guys, just one sec.
You gotta tell him that you're rich now.
Have you noticed in chat there, Charles says about Josh is a girl, don't tell me he's actually Colo in disguise.
Yeah, I did see that. And Josh is taller than Colo.
You should
Doesn't
treat
that-
it as-
thing.
That's not the shaving. That's what the beard shaving thing is. That's not Josh. It's actually his sister.
No, that's Josh with a red wig.
Sorry, guys. Okay. What did I miss?
Nothing. I wasn't just saying that you're actually your sister because you have no beard. I didn't say that.
And my sister, Joshina.
Explains the beard.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Josh, I would recommend a Stream Deck though. I got mine yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been setting it up today, and it's really cool.
Yeah?
It presses buttons for you, so you don't have to. You can set up like lots and lots of sequenced and timed events. So you can have like start stream, and it'll mute all your mics. It'll start your first scene. And,
Yeah.
Like you can make it do all these things. It's really cool. I've been setting mine up. It's like, oh, I could automate so much stuff.
Well, I'll certainly check it out. I mean, if it's highly recommended from you, I will trust that it is certainly worthwhile getting. And since streaming is really what the broadcast is all about, I mean, if you think it would be useful and handy, we'll add that to the list. I mean, it's a good stretch goal, I'd say.
Oh no, Josh is gonna get sound effects on his stream deck after all.
Oh god, is that a bad
Yeah, you
thing?
can do that too.
It's gonna be like doubled up from Turgeon and me now.
Yeah.
Well, it would be good
Love
though.
it.
Just instead of having like a delay on Turgeon's slow reaction. I mean, we know Turgeon's old, so.
Josh.
Yes.
I can actually discovery scan.
You were able to do the discovery scan?
I have to go into the FSS mode first, and then I can use
Honk.
that binding to
Of course.
So are you saying that the new system, you can just be so lazy that the other guy can do all the work?
Yeah,
Kind of
I'm
seems
just
that
gonna fly
way,
here.
right?
Minion, take care of this.
exactly.
Not
I'll be
minion,
back in 5
navigation
minutes.
officer.
The system will be scanned by then.
Yeah.
I
Navigation
really,
minion.
I love the fact that we could do this. The two of us are able to scan at the same time. It's
We need that song now, just for
really
sure.
really fantastic. Oh my god, what? Xanthia. Sorry, I saw.
man.
Oh my god, guys! Holy crap! Hooray! Thank you.
You're nearly at 200%.
I know.
Are you certain
Xanthia
that you
Stormheart.
only need the CPU, the motherboard, and the RAM?
Well, I
No, you should. By now, could probably just put another graphics card on the top and maybe another monitor.
another
That
monitor.
case of spinning rims.
Well,
Spinning rims.
of course.
Well, he's nearly at 200% now. He'll have to use a heatsink.
Well, you know, I have an old. Oh my god! Again, I'm a little bit in shock for a second here. What am I thinking? Water cooler. I have a Corsair H100i, and I wasn't entirely sure if it would work with the new CPU. I have a feeling that it will, but if it doesn't, now I can actually get the H100i Pro, I think is what I might need for this one. So, yeah. that'll be on a stretch goal list, as well as the water cooler for the CPU, so I don't have to use a regular fan. And a brand new ZX81 with joystick. What's a ZX81? I don't even know what a ZX81 is. Do you guys know what a ZX81 is?
Nice one,
it's a-
Steve. Well played.
It's a ZX81, and my goodness, they're good.
What is it?
Oh, they are.
I don't even know what it
Make sure you
is.
get the memory module for it as well, and make sure you put it in the back firmly, and don't wobble it, whatever you do.
Can you just tell me what it is? You bastards. I feel like it's not even part of a computer. You're just joshing with
Oh, it's
me,
totally
aren't
a
you?
computer. Totally a computer. Oh,
Yeah, it is totally a computer.
it's certainly a bit of a computer. It's a bit of one.
A bit of a computer? Okay, whatever. Whatever, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it?
They're basically the size of, I don't know, a couple of wallets strapped together, and they had they're from the 80s. It was the first home computer that most people, like certainly my age, ever had. It was the precursor to the Sinclair Spectrum.
Oh.
Which,
It's a UK thing.
yeah.
It's like
I'd say
as old as old.
30% of your audience is in the UK.
Well,
Yeah, and they know what it is. They know.
They know, but I don't know. ZX81. So it is a computer,
You see- well, you
essentially.
see-
It's actual
Yeah,
computer.
the clue's in the name, really, because the 81 was the year it was released.
And your microwave
Basically.
oven clock is probably more powerful.
Yes, but not
Okay.
not to say that there was anything
Get
wrong
it.
with it, because I'm sure at the time you could have probably sent someone to the moon on that computer. So let's not diss it, right? I mean,
Oh, certainly not.
Hey, come on, it had 1K of memory.
Because of that, the UK became a software engineering like hub for the world. We made tons of stuff, and most of the games companies, they start in the UK. And this very game, Elite, that you're playing, was started on the BBC Micro, which is none of this would have happened without the ZX81.
Really?
This was the forefront. This was actual forefront stuff.
huh. Well, that's really
Without
interesting.
this, there would be no Elite.
Let's open up the system map here for a second and take a look at what we got. One thing we have to remember is that after you scan the system, you still need to look at the system map to kind of get an overview, because obviously you can get some information from scanning it individually, but you're still going to miss out on some things that are detailed in the system map, right? Like, for example, roughly how far apart planets are orbiting one another, so that you could, well, I guess you could see that in the ore review, but it still doesn't give you all those details, does it? The size of the rings are not shown there.
They should be.
No, they're not.
The rings have a semi-major axis there.
Here they're shown. Yes,
Cookie.
here they're shown, but they're not
Cookies
shown
agenda.
on the
Josh,
other one.
Josh is back. What have I missed? Well, if you look at the bottom of the screen there, Cookie, you'll see a green bar.
Just what you want to do right now,
That.
Cookie, is
That.
scroll
You missed
back to the beginning of the stream and just be amazed by the progress of that bar at the bottom.
Be amazed. I'm still in shock, honestly. I'm not quite sure if I have
What
fully
just happened?
accepted what has happened over the course of the past.
Yeah, Charles
Hour
has
and a
got a good
half.
one there. He says you need to stream the earlier Elite games sometime. That's what you need to
That's
do.
an idea.
The earlier Elite
Something
games.
you could do with all the extra money
Yeah,
is get a custom case that is in the shape of an Aspect. And every time you turn it on, the heat sinks deploy.
With
But
41% engraved into it,
Oh,
of
I was
course,
gonna say
right?
it has to damage
Yeah.
down to 40%.
It's gonna say
Have a little
41%.
bobblehead in the cockpit with your face on it.
Whoa, mind blown.
Oh god, I don't need my face on anything that I have to look at all the time,
Dave
please.
T asks, is your gas flabbered?
It's my gas is
I'll
fully
bet it is.
flabbered.
Well and truly.
And I swear there's no alcohol in this coffee I'm drinking. It is just like
Yeah. Your founded is dumb as well, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm founded dumb and Gaster the flabbered. You guys are awesome, really. It's shockingly awesome how cool you guys are. Thank you so much. We'll continue.
What this shows is like I think the bro bar, the broadcast has been a big thing in people's lives over the last couple of years, and like it's really, you know, we all get together and we all have fun and get to do silly things and hang out all as a group. And then the very thought that might not be possible is terrifying, honestly.
Giz, thank you again. He's just trying to make the percentage equal, I'm sure now. That's what he's aiming for. You guys are silly boys. But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right, Scorb. I mean, I think for anyone, the broadcast has been a huge part of my life for the past almost 2 years now. It's taken up almost an entire day of my weekend for every week for God knows how long. It's yeah.
Yeah, I think we just crossed the 2-year mark.
No.
Well, my 2 years. I'm sorry, when I joined.
Really?
Yep. I think it was somewhere in October. So yeah, it's like, you know, a couple months ago.
I don't know. I feel like we started the broadcast in March.
Yeah, you guys.
We started it in March.
Earlier. Yeah. But I joined I think it was October, I'm not sure anymore.
Well,
we did that mountain thingy.
The mountain thingy, yeah. Oh my God. Well, you know what? I'm kind of. Oh, here we have 25 bodies to scan here. Great test. Get to work. Stop slacking.
On it.
Let's get a roll call in chat. Who? God. Oh my God. Serious? Oh, Nukecuber. Thank you, Nukecuber. Thanks again, man. Holy crap, the ticker is gonna explode. It's overheating. You guys are trying to fully kill the computer right now, right? I mean, the fact that it's still working, I don't know what I should do with this thing now. I'm gonna just...
What, they're chaos gods.
You know what? Maybe I could do something special with the parts from this computer and like film destroying it in like Office Space style.
I just found an Earth-like world.
Did you?
Yep.
Excellent. Oh yeah, that's the little green one right there. Okay, let's let me scan these.
So Josh,
yeah,
are you gonna do a Hawkins Tuesdays where you blow up your computer then?
Yes, please.
You know, one of the reasons why I had stopped making those type of videos was just solely due to the fact that I don't have the video editing software anymore. My access to Premiere Pro had been cut off, and that was what I was using for the longest time.
Hit film.
Yeah, I think you were telling me the other day when we were talking. You said that there was another software, so I'm gonna have to look that up and start fiddling around with it.
Yamix put me onto it, of all people. Yamix.
Really?
Yeah, hit film.
Oh my God, that guy.
No, it's like, just get it. Just go check it out. You don't need to spend some money and stuff.
Does it work like Premiere?
HitFilm. I've been using HitFilm since what about, I don't know, episode 35 or 6 or something, and it's incredible what it can do. Yeah, it's, you know. And if you want something fancy,
you can do lightsabers.
Yeah, I haven't bought any add-ons for it at all in my stuff. But if you want something fancy, you can just buy one little bit. Just the one bit that you want.
Great test. Stop stealing my planets!
Quicker than you know. No.
Mine! I got it!
It is.
Oh, that's actually fun to do this together.
I know, it's like...
It's genuinely fun.
Okay, so now we're going to go map that Earth-like world that you found over here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good job. Okay, let's go ahead and fly on over there and map that one.
Yeah. So yeah, do get HitFilm, and it has the advantage that everybody else uses it now. So if you go, "What's this?" then someone will know.
Well, yeah, I mean, gosh, it was
so similar to. Sorry, Josh.
Oh no problem. Please.
It's so similar to Premiere Pro and After Effects that I hadn't used it before, and I was able to coach Turgeon through it because
Really?
he came from doing his media maker, wasn't he?
I mean, I can't.
Movie maker.
I can't imagine. Yeah, I
Make it
think
live,
we
yeah.
all started
I
on
used-
Movie Maker, right? I mean, that's what we all used when
Even
we got
I-
into YouTube.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Movie Maker,
even
the
though-
most inefficient movie editing, video editing thing I've ever used. Unbelievably
yeah.
annoying. Oh God.
And yet Turgeon still put out all those videos using it that were all incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But,
Well,
but it's
I
like
still use
paint.
it for the opening titles.
Yeah, that's true because you could just choose the little sequence at the beginning. That's what I was using for Exploring the Milky Way
Yeah.
Galaxy too. Welcome to Exploring the Milky Way
It's got
Galaxy,
one,
Part
one
7.
specific cinematic effect for the credits, and I just keep using that. I go into Movie Maker every time and just do that one caption.
It's the one
Put
little
it in
lens flary thing. I made a video of it and just
Yeah.
put it in
I
there.
could make it. I could make it in hit film. You know, I know enough about hit film now to replicate that effect if I wanted to. But why bother? I'll just make it port it over. It's easy. But you could easily do that. You could easily do that in hit film.
What? PowerPoint isn't good for video making.
Speedstorm, thank you very much, Speedstorm. Oh,
Well,
sorry
shouldn't
guys, the
Movie Maker
percentage
be
is
kind of like
now
with
upset again.
how Paint compares to Photoshop. Like Photoshop is almost better in every way, but the really dank memes all get made in Paint.
In Paint.
I made my
Uh,
whole documentation of this in the Worlds 2 in Paint. It was glorious.
There you go, Grey Chest. Actually, you know what? I want to do it. I want to do it. I haven't
Yeah,
scanned
go ahead.
one of these. and-
Primetime Casual, I do plan on attending the
what am I doing wrong here?
Uptight event tomorrow. I just have been so out of the loop. I'll have
There we go.
to crunch tomorrow to get up to date and up to speed and know what I have to do and be where. So I'll definitely try to be there. I just don't have any clue what's going on currently.
Do we know if
Yeah,
there are any
it's gonna
life
be
forms
a-
on that Earth like?
Well, if there are, they're gonna
Just
have a probe
probes.
in their backyard very, very
Is
soon.
Josh about to harpoon some creatures that are on
Yes.
that planet?
Probably.
What's the efficiency target, Josh?
5. We'll see if I
Well,
get
the
it here.
efficiency target's out the window since you didn't let the German do it. Although we are talking about
Whoa,
great
la. Whoa!
We know.
Shots
Yep.
fired! I think he's doing a good job so far.
No, not
Good.
shots fired. Probes fired.
Yeah.
Why does it say 10
the,
impacted though?
Yeah, that's what I told you earlier.
Because
It's
I think
doubling
it
up.
seems to be. It seems to be doubling up because you got a multi-crew thing going on.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
that's
the
the reason.
mount-
huh?
The Mount TAD thing. Do you want to have a quick mention of that, Greg? While we're here.
Out of ammo. Yeah, that's got to be it.
There's a mountain climbing event currently going on, and tomorrow, I'll explain in a second, by the Hutton Orbital Truckers in collaboration with, I think it's Special Effect that they're doing it for. So there is a
Hearing Dogs as
fundraiser.
well.
There's a fundraiser aligned
Oh,
with
yeah,
that
Hearing Dogs,
for
yeah.
Special Effects, and yeah, Hearing Dogs as well. So what they're doing is there's a team of Hutton Orbital Truckers and I think some other guys as well, currently in the process of hiking up Mount Tide, or however it's called.
Mount
You can
Katy.
probably
TA Day, I think.
Katy, whatever.
When I was in Tenerife, that's what the pokey there called it. So
it's a pretty high mountain somewhere in Great Britain, I guess.
No, it's in Tenerife.
Where is it?
No,
I-
it's in
Canary
Tenerife.
Corvus!
Yeah.
It's not a mountain. It's a freaking
Corvus.
Corvus!
It's a volcano.
Corvus!
They are
You can pick it up.
volcano.
Corvus!
Is Corvus getting old? Has he forgotten he's already done that?
No, it ran
Corvus!
Here you go, Sonny. Hey,
May your probes enter fast. He says, may your probes enter fast, go deep, and give you tons of joy. Wait, Turgeon, can you play some music? I'm going to read his quote one more time.
Which music?
Oh, come on.
Oh, that
You know the
music.
Commander Corvus says, may your probes enter fast, go deep, and give you tons of joy.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, I know that's not what you were paying for. I take it back.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. That's why I shaved my face.
Oh god. it puts the lotion on the skin.
Oh, oh, blah.
Oh, yeah, all right. Okay, yeah, you can have that one too.
Yes,
No.
It's the brochure
Josh.
on its skin,
The
or
brochure.
It's the hawk again.
All right, let me
You
just
shaved
finish
your
this up.
face,
So
but you
they
forgot
are
the
currently
eyebrows.
hiking up that mountain. I think the main hiking part will be tomorrow as well, and in conjunction with that, there will be an in-game event where they will climb a mountain, in the game with SRVs, while the guys are out there in the real world climbing Mount Tady, or however you pronounce that. So yeah, it's a two-part event taking place tomorrow, and I will try to take part. I will not be able to stream it again because I don't currently have the internet for it, but I'm sure somebody will. So just come along for the fun. Maybe we'll meet in-game.
I'm gonna bring us to a black hole
Climb the epic mountain range.
because Corvus
Black
wants
holes
my
are
probes to enter deep and fast.
Does any of you guys currently have a link to that forum post at hand so I could post it? No. That's
But I'll just put a link to what the
I'll-
mountain is. Yeah.
I'll try
It's a
to
link to the
find
mountain.
I'm on the Discord, so I shouldn't be too out. Let me see if I can find some information for you guys.
I've been there once, Jenny. Not at the top of it. It's tall, and it is a volcano. Yes,
Yeah.
the highest volcano in the world, apart from Hawaii. So
This-
it's
this-
quite a hike.
This black hole. Hold on. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought
There we
it
go.
had something different in the middle of it. It's just the lighting that looks a little different now in these black
There's
hole
the link
systems.
to the forum
So-
post for you guys in chat right now.
Are you saying the thing about black holes is they're black? And the thing about the scanner
They're
table
black.
is it's black. And the thing about grit is it's and if anyone hasn't seen Red Dwarf, you won't get that joke.
All right. Here, let's see what we have in this system. Does anyone have any idea, by the way, how you find these new discovery? Like, I'd love to find some type of discovery. These new things that are supposed to be in
Yeah.
here.
They'll be over on the left-hand side of your scanner in the small signal source section.
Between the belts somewhere.
Yeah, they'd show up right at the left because essentially what that bar is emulating, it's supposed to be a signal strength. The higher a
Sort of
I
a
presume radio
yeah.
source. I
Okay,
guess.
so all the way on the
this is
left.
radio.
Okay, so here is one
So
of the
over on left
instances
would
where
would be USSs and megaships and stuff like that, and over on the right is big gas giants.
Okay, so here's an instance where we have a problem and I can't seem to scan this planet. So take a look. You can see on the filtered spectral analysis that there actually is something here. Okay, now if I zoom in and watch very carefully, when I zoom in, you're going to see just for a split second where the blue flashy thing is, you're going to see there's a circle pops up just for a split second. You can see when I zoom out as well. Okay, so we know it's there.
Oh, okay.
But I can't target it, and the incremental zoom does not work there either.
Is that a star?
Well, this is a star, yes. That's a
But there is something else
But there
here,
is
isn't
something
it?
else there, otherwise the blue would not be shimmering anymore,
Well,
the blue that Turgeon
If
can't
it's
look at.
directly on the other side of the star, then you
Could be.
found before, didn't you? That
Yeah.
Well,
if something's obscured, you won't see it.
it's not, though.
Maybe
It doesn't
try
look
a
like
different
it is.
scanner.
When I
Hmm.
enter a system,
See it all
I find
clearly.
the
Can you
plane, and then I go
incrementally
up.
out?
It is there.
Maybe it's a gas giant. Like just set your scanners for gas giants. Maybe it shows up then.
There's nothing else on the spectral analysis, though. That's the problem. Like, you could see it's right there in the little blue shimmery, but the incremental zoom just is not working anymore.
That's weird.
Yeah. I
Maybe
wonder...
it's kind of snaps to stars for some reason.
It could. That's possible. Let's see.
Maybe try
It's-
don't
it's
aim at
probably
it
rats,
and zoom in incrementally and then kind of
Oh,
home in on it.
this is a binary. Look at that. It's a T-Tori and a black hole binary. That one's 15... Oh, yeah. We're right close to it, too.
How old? How old is it?
this one right here. Let's take a look. This T-Tori star.
Thanks, Powerhouse. Take care, mate.
Powerhouse, thanks so much. Take care. Yes, we are coming up to the end of the show here in 10 more minutes.
Space camper van. Yeah. Good luck with the space camper van.
26 million years. These are all 26 million years.
Ah. Well, yeah, it should be. I'd be surprised if you find things in the system where something is like 26 million and another one's a billion. That would be strange. I keep looking. I keep hoping one of these days I'll find one of these anomalous systems where a star is dropped in from another system. But, yeah, 26 million.
Well, okay. So, you know, the galaxy backdrop certainly does look different now with the lighting. I mean, the glow of the Milky Way is much different than it used to be. I'm going to, I think you could see it really, really well in a black hole
It's got
system.
more colours in it. I mean,
yeah, it definitely has a lot more color in
we
it.
got used to everything near the core being the colour of like milky coffee, cup of milky coffee.
And
Everything looked like that sort of pinky brown colour. But you can see different there's yellows and greens and things in there, so that's better.
And I'm not seeing that ridiculous square thing with the stars. You know what I'm talking about, where it can only generate a certain number of stars and then it sort of cuts off. It looks like the entire sky is filled with stars, and it looks, I mean, it looks fantastic.
Wasn't that section just a specific sector, though?
No, I had that problem all over the place.
No, there's more sectors that have quite the good star density.
Oh, the weird sectors that have a distinct line,
Yeah.
where the number of bright stars stop. Yeah,
They
we've
just
seen
it
that.
just
It's
cuts
trouble
off,
before
like
you see
completely
those
cuts
weird
off.
sectors.
Yeah, it was sort of weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a quick reminder for all you who have been so generous. I'm gonna have a sponsor list. I will handwrite it and stick it to the side of my monitor here, and at the end of every single show we're going to say that the BROCAST was sponsored and brought to you by you guys, because
Well,
it is only going to
those-
be possible
those-
with you guys.
You're still gonna have to go through all the donations of today's stream right now and
Well,
read out the messages, so I guess
absolutely.
you better get started on that.
Okay.
Because that was quite a bit.
At this point,
Yeah,
you might
you've
as
got
well
another
start
9
with
minutes.
Patreon.
Chop chop.
I think I could. Yeah, I think I could do it in that time. Let's go ahead and scan this one last system, and then we'll get to reading off some names and messages. All right, Grey Test.
On it.
Josh, at this point, you might as well start setting up a Patreon.
He has a Patreon.
I have a Patreon.
He's got one.
Where is it?
I've
It's mothballed
I've
from
never
a while
never
ago.
promoted it. I mean, I never.
It's not linked in the description.
It isn't.
Nope.
What a
I
shame.
I wasn't really. I didn't want too many people to like donate or anything.
There's
It
one
wasn't-
behind the star, Josh. You're gonna have to move over a
Well,
bit.
you have to start making more videos, don't you?
well,
Join us in the video making Patreon club.
I
Yeah,
have an idea for
Virgin did
a
it.
new video. Is it something exploring?
The-
Who can do it with the I'm
stop
spitballing
if
right
you
now.
heard this one.
Commander Josh Hawkins, exploring the Milky Way galaxy with Commander Josh Hawkins. Yes. What do you think of that idea, Josh? I think it's got some leg.
it's
It has.
Oh God! Don't say the word lags in this community. It's very dangerous.
we'll certainly take this into consideration now that I've seen, you know, the generosity of all you guys here. I mean, not that I doubted you guys for a moment, but I'll have to, I think my wife will at least appreciate how much you guys appreciate this, and maybe she'll give me a little bit of extra time to invest.
I mean, come on, giving money to
Did
strangers
we
on
just
the
buy
internet.
you away from your wife?
I don't know if she would see it
We'll
that
pay
way, but it's certainly gonna go a long way in her understanding what I do and why I do it. Oh Christ,
Yeah,
powerhouse.
there it is again.
666 powerhouse. Thank
Charles
you
is
very
bringing
much,
it up
Powerhouse.
again.
That's the reason for asking for you to make that. I need more content to watch. I want more content. Make more
And
content.
make your
Okay,
own-
well,
Move
okay,
that ship butt of yours so I can scan the, stuff
glory-
behind the star.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's behind the star. Okay.
Yes.
Jana's legs, eh?
I was gonna
Move
say,
it.
guys, if you need more content, there are a ton of talented people in this chat right now who you could definitely go and check out their YouTube channels as well. Commander Ascorbius, Commander Turgeon, Commander Greytest, they all have content on their channels. You know, please make sure, if you haven't done so, go and take a look. What, Greytest, you don't want?
I have the best legs, though.
No, you just stop the ship.
No,
Oh, stop the ship right here? Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure how far you wanted me to go up.
All the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's however far you want to go, Josh. You know, no one's gonna criticize you.
But never go without a safe word.
Pineapple. Pineapple.
That's your safe word?
No, that's what you want you to.
No
No,
touching the
this is
legs.
before dark.
Where, what do we got over here? Are
Legs
these
are after
all...
dark.
How come I can't target any of these? Oh, there we go. Hey! Look. Okay. So quick recap of what we have been doing this whole time, aside from, like, showing incredible gratitude to some incredible people that are in the chat. We've been doing multiplayer exploration. That's right, you can now multi-crew explore in Elite Dangerous. And we've realized that you can multi-crew scan planets, as well as surface scans. So Greytest and I have been doing that for quite a while. It really cuts back on the time of scanning individual systems. It actually makes exploration worthwhile in multi-crew and makes sense for doing it in multi-crew as well. Okay, now it looks like we're missing one more right over here.
I'm on it, but I can't quite find it here in this mess.
I found it. Okay.
And I don't want to jinx it, but it hasn't crashed so far.
Yeah, I know.
You had to say that, right?
The thing is, at this point, I can't turn the computer off. I will leave it on permanently, because the second I turn it off... There we go. System scan complete. 36.
36 bodies in, like, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, we did it really fast. So 2 people in
That's
exploration goes really, really fast, guys. So, you know what? Let me pull this up here. Okay, there we go. That's where I want it to be.
I love, by the way, how if you tune your spectrum, it actually says on the bottom right-hand side what you currently tuned for. It says metal-rich bodies, rocky bodies, icy bodies, Earth-like worlds there. So you don't actually have to remember where which stuff is. You can just read it off the chart there.
Guys, this is unbelievable. I'm looking at this donation list, and I don't even know what to say.
Read it. All of it, and quickly. You only have 4 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Okay, here. Let me put on some BROCAST music at the same time. Do we have? Where's the BROCAST?
Back in the days when Scorp was hosting this,
I have.
I've got
the full one. There
You got the full
I'll
one?
Put it quiet.
Okay, yeah, put it on for us here. Okay, we're gonna start right at the very beginning. Thank you guys so much. First of all, Tato Chip made a donation last week. Tato Chip, you did not have a message on there, so we're just gonna say Tato Chip. Keith. Commander Keith, Kerwin Jones. Nick says, a little towards the modernized Josh's tech fund. Thank you, Nix. Liger XT5 says, fellow Elite player, I've been through your issue before and helped friends in the past and secretly for my roommate. Is secretly for your roommate what? ... Spooky says, sorry, but it's all I have. It's okay, Spooky. Thank you. I know you're not going to have much food left over tonight, but thank you anyhow. It's going to go to a good cause now. You can starve and watch the broadcast at the same time. Commander Ascorbius, for the bros! And Commander Kuro Kenshi also says, for the broadcast! Same thing. Commander Branitz, his first one was amazing. Second one, even more incredible. I had no message there, I don't think, but like, Jesus, Branitz, thank you so much. I mean, you are the hero of today, the big hero. You are the superhero. Commander Giz, Commander Spatula says, extra bacon, something he's very good at flipping, Spatula. Thank you. Prime Time Casual, first ED stream I've ever watched. The broadcast will always be special to me. That's amazing. Thanks, Prime Time, and you've always been special to us as well. Top Blazer, my little offering. Keep playing the music, Turgeon. Come on. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Oh, you want more?
Yeah,
Right, okay.
more broadcast
There you
music.
go. There you go.
Commander Top Laser says, my little offering, how about a one-time drinking stream to celebrate if we hit the target? Well, we definitely hit the target. We destroyed the target. We mashed that target. So maybe we will do a drinking stream next Saturday. But I have to pick my wife up after, so I have to...
boy.
Yeah, we'll have to arrange where she could actually get a lift home, and I will definitely do a drinking stream. Nukecuber, who is the guy in the face cam, and what did he do to Scorb?
Are you certain drunk streams would be a good idea?
Oh, yes, always a good idea.
I'm talking from an Oxy viewpoint here.
Commander
Not a
Henka.
Yes.
I will be
Yes,
watching
of
that
course.
the promise gets fulfilled. I'm assuming you mean that I make a keybinding video, so yes, I will make a keybind video.
No,
Binary
less-
stars.
Less ranting, more playing.
Time to... Oh, maybe that's what it was. Less ranting, more playing. Well, both. We'll do both. I haven't ranted, so yes.
No.
Binary Star says, time to roast the hawk while he fuel scoops. Kobayashi says, love the broadcast. Thanks for the entertainment. Love you too, Kobayashi. Thank you for being a supporter. Uktentide says, get some extra LEDs for it. Yeah, we're going to get some LEDs and some spinning rims, like Scorb said. Lucci says, please make Scorb the next bro. He is officially a bro, Scorb. Oh, I think you meant like a permanent installation on the broadcast. Well, you're already like semi-permanent, Scorb, so you're already there, almost.
I think what I'm gonna do right now.
I gotta speed it up. Gotta speed it up. We're almost done. We're almost done. Yeah, make him an official bro. Okay, unless he's not. Nukecuber says, make Josh read these messages. Also, why is Scorb not talking? So yes, we're reading the messages. There we go. Done. Fulfilled.
Woo.
Dead Star Omega says, thanks to you all, save the broadcast. We're saved, officially saved. Sin418, just have fun. We always do, especially with your support. Thank you so much. Limit, use it wisely. It's all going to a good cause and will be used wisely. Tato Chip, again, no message, but thank you. Anyhow, James, good luck. Luck seems to have been in our side today. We have lots of you guys supporting us. Darby, buy yourself something pretty. It's going to be very pretty. It's going to run wonderful, and we won't have any problems with crashing. Spooky says, the odd number was bugging me, plus I'll buy the batteries. So, Giz says, sorry, Spooky, I couldn't help myself. That's where it started. Then Spooky goes, grrr. Commander Scorpio says, percent.
Yes.
I think you meant 40%, right? Yeah. Charles McManamy, as requested, gives percent and amount ruined.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Nukecuber, TFW, Scorb still isn't talking. Okay, well, we got you talking. Daedalus, AK Whisper, says, enjoy. Xanthia Stormheart says, for the broadcast.
This one. Have this instead.
Giz says, for spooky. Nukecuber says, for the chaos gods. Powerhouse says, for the glory of Gwydion. Enter Janna's legs and Speedstorm. Thank you very much. And not to forget the very generous donations from Commander Corvus Corvax Nevermore in YouTube chat. Thank you so much, guys. And guys, this was an incredible act on your part. Thank you so much. I really cannot say how much this means to me, how amazing you guys are, and how much I look forward to bringing you more broadcasts in the future and keep this show going. Thank you so much, guys. I got to wrap it up now because we're past the 2-hour mark, but Turgeon, Scorb, Great Test, Tato, and is there anyone else in here with us right now, or that's it? Nuke's in here too. Nuke, thanks for joining in. We'll see you guys all next week with a brand new broadcast computer up and running. And, and there's one more. Just jinx it. And Keith, thanks again. All right, guys, thanks so much. See you next week. Oh God, that's
a short one.
A short one. This is Commander Josh
outro.
Hawkins signing off. Bye, guys. Thanks so much.
Cheerio. Bye.